Hey guys, how you doing out there? Just a quick video update. If any of you have seen my first video, which I put up earlier on, you'll see that I'm currently, or this weekend I should say, I started my first steps on my journey to minimalism. So I used the bank holiday weekend to make a start in clearing out my house and try and reduce some of the possessions and the clutter and that kind of thing we've got lying around really. I just wanted to have a quick update and talk to you about CDs and DVDs today. Like a lot of people, we've got, well, until this weekend anyway, we had loads and loads of CDs and DVDs sort of lying around the place. We actually had 3 bookcases full of CDs and DVDs scattered through the house, which we've actually managed to reduce now to one bookcase which is full of books. Strange keeping books on a bookcase, but there we go. All of our CDs and DVDs we've completely got rid of. Absolutely not a single one in the house now. A couple of reasons being, mostly is that when we listen to music, it tends to be either through kind of YouTube or on the PC, or through, we've both got iPods, myself and my wife, so all of our music is on there as well. We never have time to watch DVDs generally, yet we had 2 bookcases, or nearly 3 bookcases full of CDs and DVDs. One of the funny things we found when kind of getting rid of them all, which we did by the way to an online place which buys DVDs and CDs, I'm sure you can probably guess where that is, but I'm not into advertising, so I'll leave that to you. One of the funny things we found was how many duplicate copies of CDs and DVDs we had between us, obviously from where we kind of lived apart before we moved in together and got married. The other thing was the number of DVDs that actually had never been taken out of their protective wrapping, the little plastic covering you get around them. So the DVDs that we bought and never even watched, not at all. So yeah, 3 bookcases down to 1. So the Minimalism challenge has started. It's worth doing if you spend most of your time sort of watching or listening to media content, DVDs, movies, music on the web or on your iPod, or everyone's got a kind of music player on their phone these days, haven't they? Certainly what I have. Is it really worth having bookcases around the house which have got CDs and DVDs in them if you never watch them? Or you just have them just to know they're there? That's the thing. So we've not only got rid of all the CDs and DVDs, but we've managed to get rid of 2 bookcases as well. So we freed up some space in the living room for that, and made about 150 quid I think in the process, roughly. Obviously the money's not the important thing here. It's more about getting rid of the possessions and kind of decluttering them. But it's something worth thinking about if you're sat there in the living room having a look around and thinking how cluttered and stuff it is. Have you got big CD or DVD towers up like people have? Have you got bookcases full of them? Have you got you've got them lying on the floor, or have you got your TV on a bit of furniture that's surrounded by DVDs and CDs and stuff that you never actually watch? How many DVDs have you never watched? If you have a look through your collection, you've got hundreds of DVDs. How many of them are still in the original wrappers? How many times do you buy a DVD thinking, oh yeah, I'll have to watch that? You never get time. Or like we've done a couple of times, which is buy a DVD, completely forgot we bought it, and 6 months later we end up seeing the film on TV. Completely pointless, completely useless to have, but there we go. Just a quick update for you. So CDs, DVDs, maybe have a think before you buy another one. Are you actually going to watch it or listen to it, or are you just going to end up downloading it onto your iPod or onto your phone anyway? Personally, I'd much rather have the music at my fingertips. I've got an iPhone and all the music is on there. If I want to watch a movie or something like that, there's always stuff on TV, and I very rarely have time to sit down and watch an entire DVD anyway. So CDs and DVDs, it's worth a thought even. You can maybe make yourself a few quid and clear some clutter out. Not just the CDs and DVDs themselves, but also the furniture you've got them on. You've got a piece of furniture in your living room or in your hallway, or whatever it might be, purposely there to hold things that you don't need anyway. This is the kind of thing we get into, I think. It's one of those things. But the clutter continues. We're now Saturday night at the moment, so the decluttering I should say continues. But CDs and DVDs we managed to get rid of. Took about 2 hours to do. That's done. First thing done. Speak to you soon. Right, bye.